Hold on there, Crisbell. I am not quite sure the shoe can handle this kind of environment.
This seems like perilous terrain. We shouldn't venture into those ruins. These strange ruins seem similar to those near Narim. This is incredible! We're actually inside a volcano!
Though most cultures avoid such places due to the great risk of a painful death, the Cinderians have embraced it. Not only does the lava heat the Great Forge, but it's used for glassworking and other crafts. Would you like to know more?
What's with that giant red rock out there?
Seriously? You're standing in a city, inside a volcano, and you're blathering about a larger-than-average rock? What is wrong with you?
It's a really big rock, with a tiny house on top of it. It's gotta be important somehow.
Just try to enjoy the view. Quietly, okay?
Visitors? It's been a long time since we've had any. I'll keep my eye on you. Welcome to Cinder, or at least what remains of it.
Beautiful, isn't it? Here you go.
Wait, what? What is this thing?
Vera, don't just run off like that. Sorry, young man. She's just excited about the Lantern Festival.
Lantern Festival?
Oh, you're travelers, of course. It's an old tradition. Once a year, we fill these lanterns with the memories of those we have loved and those we have lost. Then we release them, lifting their souls to the clouds.
Just like this.
Oh my, Fira. You should have waited for the speech over by the First Citizen's house. Come, let's get you another one. Oh, my dear Fira, you are such an airhead.
Are there always this many?
Yes, well, it has not been a good year. There have been so many sick with the glass lung. Anyway, we need to be off. Farewell.
Bye, mister!
Looks like this part of town has seen better days.
Is it just me? Or are a lot of these goblin people sick?
Is that? It can't be them! Look!
This medicine will help you feel better. I promise. You need to trust me, okay?
I trust you, Princess.
Princess?
Thank you so much, Princess. Where would we be without you?
I think we got to him in time, but barely. The glass lung is everywhere.
If that bastard had closed the forge earlier, this wouldn't be happening! We should...
Calm yourself, sister. You're not wrong, but the forge is closed now and it's still happening. This area is not even the worst of it.
Still, there's no excuse for letting our people die. We need to keep moving. Try to save as many as we can.
The Volcano Sisters? Helping people? This is unexpected. I don't like unexpected.
We have to follow them.
I'm detecting a high energy concentration west of here.
Come on then, let's go.
I can't breathe properly. I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for the princess's medicine.
Welcome, welcome. We have the best equipment for weary travelers such as yourself, meow. Well, you seem like you come from far away. Have you met any of my sisters, meow?
You appear to be similar to the vendor in Neva Tulira. Is your name also Elizabeth?
Of course. So you have met my sisters, meow.
We've been to Neva Tulira and St. Clarity already. I guess both the shop owners there were your sisters? You have a wonderful family.
What a sweet thing to say. You deserve special treatment. Here, this is on the house.
Shall we make a record of our adventure, Crisbell?
I want to record our progress.
I can't breathe properly. I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for the princess's medicine.
Behave yourself, foreigners. If you continue past here, you will reach the first citizen's house. Go too far in any sense, and you'll find yourself in the cemetery.
Welcome. A warm bed for everyone? It's only 200 marbles for the room.
No, thank you.
Oh, too bad. Good luck sleeping inside this sauna.
I wouldn't advise going past this point. You'll only find the old palace. That thing hasn't moved in a while. The controls for the levees are past here. Don't mess around with the equipment. I don't know why the first citizen even allows that workshop back here. What a waste of resources.
What an impressive sight. Someone around here must know where the cathedral is.
It's been a while since I've been allowed to do forge work. I wonder when I'll be allowed to do it again. Seems like something could fit here. A statue of a warrior.
Shall we make a record of our adventure, Crisbell?
I want to record our progress.
Seems like something is happening up ahead. We should get closer.
Silence! The first citizen is about to speak. Silence!
It is indeed a beautiful sight to behold.
On this day, the day of the Lantern Festival, we honor the dead. Here, as the Millennium Rock bears silent witness, we release the souls of the departed, carrying with them our cherished memories and silent prayers for a journey of peace.
I told you that was an important rock.
The glass lung has taken much from us all. For far too many, it has taken everything. Though I acted as swiftly as possible, shutting down the forge, there are many among us who are afflicted. Our hearts go out to all those who have lost loved ones. Let their memories be honored today. You may release your lanterns.
A fine speech.
I'd give it a 6.
Hey, I wrote that speech. It deserves at least an 8.
We met in St. Clarity, didn't we?
I'm glad you found me so memorable. I'm Phinia, wife of Azufra, the first citizen.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Again.
A pleasure, Mr. Christopher and company. As I recall, you have some connection to the ruby trade in St. Clarity. Is that correct? Perhaps you would have some time to...
What is a first citizen?
My husband, Azufra, was given that title by the people of Cinder at the end of the revolution, as he led our people to the victory and freedom they deserved.
Is this part of the event? I don't recall this happening in years prior.
Hey, where did that big lantern come from?
I'm detecting a strange energy discharge from this lantern. These levels are much higher than would be expected. Ah, now I understand. It appears to be full of explosives. I would advise maintaining a safe distance.
Are all these people going to die? No, there must be something I can do. There must... What happened? Everything has stopped. Except for me. I don't know what happened, or if it'll last. But maybe it'll give me enough time to disarm the bomb.
world?
It appears Crisbell disarmed the bomb in the square. However, there are additional bombs detonating nearby.
This weird smoke is stinging my eyes, and I can barely breathe. We need to get out of here.
This gas is rich in atomized crystal particles. If inhaled in sufficient quantities, the effects could be dangerous to many organisms.
Uh-oh, guys. I'm feeling dizzy. I think I inhaled some of that gas. Maybe a lot of that gas.
Hang on, boy. Try not to breathe. As much as possible, at least. Now the square is under attack. We need to get Christopher somewhere safe.
What were those?
Feral goblins. Average, upstanding citizens suddenly devolving into mindless beasts. We don't know what causes it.
Sir, madam, we need to get the two of you out of here.
Guards! Escort Fenia to safety!
Yes, sir.
I'll stay here and coordinate the retreat. My place is on the battlefield, not up in some ivory tower.
Hurry up, you clods! Get me out of here!
I detect higher ground to the west. I advise heading there post-haste.
Quickly, get Christopher up there and out of this gas.
I don't feel so good.
Christopher, are you okay?
No, my chest is burning, and I'm dizzy, and...
We need to get him some help.
Hey, guys! Over here! We can help your friend! At least, I assume he's your friend. Maybe he's only an acquaintance. A colleague? Anyway, you seem to want him not to die. Over here. I guess we don't have much choice. Hurry! Into that house!
Shut the door! Don't let the smoke inside! You can lay your friend down over here.
What can we do? What's wrong with him?
There's not much anyone can do. He's probably got glass lung. Unless he was like this when you got here. That'd be weird. I guess it doesn't matter since we don't have an actual cure. This might help a little, though.
Hey, I feel a little better.
Yes! It is glass lung! I mean, that's bad. But it also means it's the right medicine! It's traditional Nomada medicine. It should help with the cough, for a while at least. Until it doesn't. For now, though, try to get some rest.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm Crisbell, and this is my friend Christopher. These two are Wilhelm and JKR 721, K for short.
I'm Zas. That's Jaru. Don't let him fool you. He may look tough, but deep down, he's a good guy.
What about Christopher? There's a cure for glass lung, right? We saw someone in the market earlier take something.
The princesses have something that helps, but it's in very short supply. Besides, they'd never waste it on a human.
But isn't there anything we can do?
Don't be so dramatic. He's not going to die or anything like that. I mean, he will eventually, just not right now. In the long run, though, not that long of a run, actually, like a lot sooner than if he didn't have glass lung. Sorry.
That can't be possible. There must be something we can do.
Well, I'm not a medic or anything like that. But I know someone that knows someone that is. Maybe. I heard a rumor that someone is going around Ceniza curing people.
Ceniza, the original capital of Cinder, prior to the Cinderian Civil War. located close to the Great Forge.
Yeah, that's the one. They're even worse off than we are.
Sounds like a great plan. Let's go. Right after my nap.
Christopher, you need to stay here and rest. Zaz, we're going to go to Ceniza and look for this medicine. You've been so kind to us already. Can we count on you to watch over Christopher until we return? We'll pay you for your troubles.
You have to be kidding me! If you're going to Ceniza, then for sure I'm going with you! Jaru here will watch over your friend.
I will? I mean, yes, I will.
One of us should stay behind to help watch over him. I suppose, as his mentor, the burden falls to me.
Hey now, as my what?
Are you able to engage in combat?
Just you wait and see. I've been surviving on my own in this city for years.
Hang in there, Christopher. We'll be right back, I promise.
Don't worry, we'll take care of your friend while you're away.
The kid is fast asleep. Want me to go with you guys?
Come with us, Maestro.
I'll cover the role while you are away. I am not quite sure what help I can provide, but I will keep an eye on him. Christopher seems to be asleep. Want to change formations?
Not for now.
Behave yourself, foreigners. If you continue past here, you will reach the first citizen's house. Go too far in any sense, and you'll find yourself in the cemetery. Hold it right there, foreigner. Passage here is restricted until we hear otherwise from the first citizen.
Welcome, welcome! We have the best equipment for weary travelers such as yourself, meow! Cinder is not in the best state right now, but I'm still keeping the store open, meow. I'm sure things will get better, meow? Welcome, welcome! We have the best equipment for weary travelers such as yourself, meow!
Shall we make a record of our adventure, Crisbell?
I want to record our progress. beautiful, isn't it?
Here we are, Ceniza! It sure has been a while since I've been here. That forge sure did a number on the city.
How could closing one forge make this much of a difference?
The forge is a key component into their industry. Without it, the city dies. It's as simple as that. A city that goes through something like that could easily end up like Ceniza.
Sure, but also the glass lung, plus the whole feral goblin thingy.
Feral goblin thingy?
It's a technical term. Sometimes people just go feral. Remember those goblins that attacked the square? Used to be normal Cinderians. And it's especially bad here in Ceniza.
Why did you want to come here so badly anyways?
You see, Dad was a great nomad researcher. The best one. He was trying to create a cure for the people in Cinder. Until he was, well, killed.
Sass.
Don't worry, that's all in the past. Besides, I figured whoever's here curing people might know something about my dad's research. So I thought, why not give it a shot? With the rumors about someone looking for a cure, I figured there might be some connection. I've been wanting to investigate, but this place is pretty dangerous.
Things seem to have quieted down a bit.
Help me! More feral goblins!
I guess I spoke too soon. All right, you're up, Zaz.
I've got a trick or two up my sleeve, or in my bag, which my sleeve does go into, like partway. You'll see. A trick? Just watch. Let me show you how I deal with guys like these. One down, two to go. Time for my special patented surprise attack.
Was that a chicken?
Was it? Oh yeah, I get something different every time.
What do you mean, it? Aren't you the one in control here?
Sort of. Well, not exactly. Mostly no. Not even a little. I don't need to. It's totally a special bag. I can pull all sorts of stuff out. I just never know what it's going to be. That's a little weird. I've seen weirder. Besides, you get used to it. Whoa, is that part of your powers?
You could say so. I'm a time mage.
Then let me try this again. That's weird.
Even more than usual?
It's never done that before. Could it have something to do with your powers?
I mean, it could be. After all, time changes everything.
Then how about this? Now let me show you my ultimate move. Attack roulette!
So, do you have any actual idea how your bag works?
My bag? I don't really know. It used to be my dad's.
So your weapon of choice is a bag of random objects?
Yep. It's more fun that way.